really can never think of anything for Silverstone at the beginning of one of these videos. No jokes. Can't think of one. All right, so Silverstone. I was able to get a 101 432. I think the fast guys are probably going to be doing like 1 minute flat. Maybe we'll see some 59. So I know I'm not the fastest guy out there, but we're going to go through how I have gotten my lap, and if that helps you out, that's awesome. Like I said, I know I'm not the fastest guy, but if you find these helpful, it would help me out a bit if you left a comment and let me know if they are helpful for you or not. At this point, I will be quiet. We'll show you my lap, and then we'll talk through how I did it, and then we'll come back with some final thoughts here.
Two litres remaining. Your sector 2 time is quick. That lap time was 101.4. Sector 3 time is quick.
All right, Silverstone National, we got ourselves a 101 432. I'm going to go through how I did it, and this is how I do it. It's not optimal, but it's what I can do, so that's what I can show you. Coming out of the last corner here, just going to, take the shortest path. Just flat out through this section. We're going to go until we hit the 100 marker here. As we do, we're going to just give a slight tap to the brakes and downshift into the third. As we do that, the revs are going to be really high. So like I said, we're just tap the brakes a little bit past the 100 marker there. So on the brakes, off. And we're gonna want to keep the revs up as we go through here. So we're gonna wait a little bit, and then we're gonna get back on the throttle pretty quick. So right about here, when we get back up to this curbing, we're coming back on the throttle and just bringing it up slowly. Because if we get on it too early, and we're just gonna send the car off into this runoff area, and that's something that we want to avoid. We've got a fair amount of wheel in the steering here as well. So we're just gonna slowly straighten out the wheel, keep it pinned, and then as we kind of come over here, we're gonna start hitting the limiter again. So we're gonna shift up again into fourth, and then we're gonna bring the car over to the right here. Get on this curb a little bit, and then we're gonna bring it back over to the left. We're gonna get on top of this curb here, and kind of when I do that is kind of my signal for when I want to start braking. I don't have a better one, so that's kind of when we kind of get back. Actually, I'm doing it like as I get on it. Pretty heavy in the braking zone here, and then we're going to just slowly, as we're bringing the wheel in, we're going to slowly let off the brakes. Right? We want to bring that off as we're covering some distance here, and we want to do most of our braking in a straight line. And then just as we've got the little percentage, that's when we bring our wheel in. And then we're going to start bringing it back throttle wise as we kind of get through our corner here. I think I could have trailed a little longer through here if I'm being honest. And we're going to keep going. There's plenty more track to use, and there's a way to do it. I just don't know how. I couldn't get it done. This was the best that I could do. So we're just gonna hit the gas, go here, and just flat out, you know, got a big long straightaway. And then as we come up here, this is my worst corner. There's better ways to do it, but this is how I go. I'm going to try and brake at the 50 here, and I think I'm turning in too early is my problem, but I can't figure out what I need to do differently to get my later turn in to work. But we're going to brake, and I'm peaking at the 50. I'll probably brake a little bit later, but this was kind of at the point of my diminishing returns. But yeah, I'm hitting my peak at the 50 here. And we're just going to slowly turn in. And I think another thing that I needed, something that I was focusing on as I was doing this, and we're turning in, like right now I'm turning in kind of right where the arrow is. But like a lot of times I was downshifting. Right now I've downshifted into third, and a lot of times I was downshifting into second too soon, I believe. So we're just going to slowly trail brake, and that was second. If you can hold off a little longer to get into second, I think you'll do better. But you kind of want to make sure that you're in a straight line when you do it. If you're turning as you do it, the extra engine braking, in my experience, is like kind of sent the car around. But it's something to work on and play with as you're kind of practicing up, experimenting with how you get through this corner here. But we're going to start bringing the throttle back in as we come over here, and then we're going to, as we hit these red points in the curbing here, we're going to bring the throttle back up. And we're at full throttle here, and as we come over to this curb, a little bit before that, we're gonna give a little blip on the brakes. We're going a little fast, and you bleed off a little bit of speed and get the front end to bite in a little bit for this change in direction here, just a little bit, and we're gonna trail. And then kind of halfway through the corner, we're gonna start bringing the throttle back. I'm a little earlier than halfway, but we're starting to bring the throttle back. A lot of wheel in, and then we're just gonna give it the rest of the beans, and just straighten out the wheel. And we're just full throttle the rest of the way here. We're going to come over. You can use all this track here. And there we have it. We got ourselves a 101 432. All right, so yeah, Silverstone. The National layout. I don't like the full track so much. I actually kind of dislike the new Silverstone. I kind of like the old one. I'm sure the new one, if I drove it more, would grow on me. The National layout, I've had some decent luck with in the past with the Audi TCR car back when I drove that. Took a while to try and kind of get up to the speed, and I hope it's going to be enough. I think I'm like about a second off of the fast guys, I think, which in a 1 minute lap is, you know, not insignificant. Looking forward to the races. We'll see how we do, all that fun jazz. As always, subscribing helps. Thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't. I get that. And head on over to twitch.tv/thepiltman if you want to watch along while I do the races live. And we'll see you next time. Bye.